All right, welcome aboard, everybody. We have our Queens match today. Our challenger, Vanessa Hood, facing off against our reigning champion, Veronica Lyon. This is her eighth week in a row. Lyon.
Lion, yeah.
I'm sorry, I
It's
always
like-
butcher the names.
You should know that, like, ferocious.
I
She's
know.
ferocious. She's won 8 weeks in, or this is
Seven,
her 8th week.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company, located on West College Avenue in Appleton, Wisconsin. And we are playing 10 ball today, race to 8. And we are going to get set to lag here.
Trying to get them to go here. But
Okay, yeah, they got us now.
all right, so here we go.
So pretty big crowd right off the bat.
Yeah, welcome, everybody. Did you introduce yourself?
I'm Patrick Glenn, joined in the booth by the owner,
Kendall
Mr. Quickfire.
How are we doing today?
Doing pretty good. And yourself?
I'm great.
It's actually
I should have my hat on, and then we'd match, but
Oh, your patty cap?
yeah.
Do you still wear it? I never see you wear it anymore.
I do. It's.
Oh, you got it in the booth.
Oh, yeah. I got probably 10 of them. I gave Darren Appleton one when he was here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, I was actually I was just at a wedding. My wife's cousin, Sarah, got married. Congratulations, Sarah. But she married a young man from the UK, from England. So there's a lot of English people at the wedding, and a lot of them had these type of hats. Actually, I didn't know they wore these over there.
Nice. I like it better because the headphones aren't pushing down on that stupid button, so that's better already. But now we're like twins. Everybody always mistakes you for me anyways, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't think we. I mean, yeah, we both got a beard, but
Right. Well, it might be the hat.
they could. Yeah, very well could be.
Make sure you guys are following, sharing, all that good stuff. We really appreciate it. It's what keeps us going here for free. So, how cute, twins in the booth. Thanks, Tish.
That's funny. We actually was it at Derby City or something? We both had the same shoes as well. I was like, Kendall, you're copying my style here. What are you doing?
No. I'm not even, what is it, Irish? Huh?
No?
Nope. Well, I'm a little Irish. I'm German and Irish, so I shouldn't say I'm not at all Irish. Well, this is kind of, she's going to push, it looks like. Hey, Mike, thanks for the share. We really appreciate it. Clamoric, is that, I guess that's how you say that. Paper 4150. Who is Paper 4150? Do we know? Have we established that, or have we stayed silent?
He's been a long-time fan. I always see Paper on here, and I'm pretty sure he's mentioned his name quite a few times here, but I get a lot of names out here, so my memory's not very good.
All right, so they're playing 10 ball today. Race to 8. Okay. See, I'm gonna do what those guys do all the time. Leave it on the overhead view nonstop. I think she's gonna play safe here, right? Roll the 1 up.
Yeah.
Stay behind the 3. No,
Or try to get on the
played
9.
it different.
Leaves the 1 ball exposed, so no problem getting a hit here.
I honestly think this is a longer set in 10 ball rotation than it is for them in 8 ball.
8
for
ball?
sure.
Really?
I think so. Safeties are more in play, I think.
Yeah, you'll see a lot more of them.
They're not as apt. The ladies aren't as apt, from what I've seen, to try and make the run out
And take the aggressive
as
shot.
aggressive.
Yeah.
So they do play the. I mean, they're smarter than us, so they do play the odds better. You know, I mean, when it comes to strategy, who always wins in the end? That's all I'm saying.
The more disciplined player, I would say. Which I'm usually I'm getting better with it, with finding a way to play safe. But anytime I see a shot that just looks fun, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
All right, should be able to spin off the rail maybe. Get at the 1 here. I don't know if she can see it. If the 5's in the way or not.
It looks like it is in the way it looks if you look at the overhead. Cutthroat overhead there. Cutthroat Q Sports, one of our great sponsors. We appreciate them.
Do you think she could
Got
come
some
off?
funny T-shirts.
Could she come off the long rail here, you think? or she's trying to spin around it.
I think she's jumping short cue.
Ooh, that's a long jump.
Well,
Yeah.
she made it. Great shot. Just unfortunately.
Yeah, really hard to keep the ball on the table when you got to jump that far and the ball's that close to the rail.
Yeah, you got to pop them quick like that. So, Melissa, thank you for the like. Keep sharing there, guys. We want to get this up. This is going to be a good match here. I really like Vanessa's game. And obviously we all know how Veronica plays. So
Now, has Vanessa, she's been on the stream before? I know I've seen her before.
she has. She was on once before,
Yeah.
and she was actually queen for a week, I believe. And I should know these things. But what I like to see is it's a different game because all the ladies play 8-ball.
Yeah, 8
And
ball.
so
Yeah, there's a lot of 8 ball with the ladies division.
Vanessa bringing a little 10-ball action in, so that's good to see some rotation played in my book. Oh, that
Ooh.
was really unfortunate.
Yeah, got a bad bounce off the outer point there.
Jody Krieger, thank you very much for the share.
Does not look like the 3 goes by the 8. Maybe playing a combination.
Could play the 10 here. She could play the 8, and she could play the 3 off the 10. Joe, thanks for the like. Mr. Lockett plays the 8 and just didn't, or undercut it a little bit.
So we had our 599 and under last night.
Ronald, thanks for the like.
I think Mark Bell was running that.
Yeah, Mark ran it.
Yeah.
That went well. They were done by about 1, I think. And good friend of mine I played a lot of league with actually came runner-up. He came second. He hasn't been playing at all, so that's a pretty good achievement for him.
Yeah.
And he said he caught a gear. And he ended up second to Ray Skinador. And everybody knows how Ray's playing. He's playing great.
It was Roy. Roy was.
Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Roy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But Roy also, I mean, he is terrific. I mean, like all those guys. I mean, not calling him old or anything, but I mean, he still plays such a competitive game.
That's Ray's father, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, Ray learned it from somewhere. I mean.
Well, and Roy plays with John Lewis a lot, and John is a phenomenal player. And if he would have actually played pool instead of helped pool as much as he did, Lisa Heckman, good to see you. I think John Lewis would have been even better than he is, you know, and he's a pretty spectacular player, especially back in the day. He played great.
Yeah, and a few of the Apple Zone as well. Shout out to M.H. Paten Pengles. He took 4th, I believe, and Fong
Our other
took 3rd.
Lori, thank you for the like. Let's see. We should probably read some of this. Good luck, Veronica. LJ and I had a great time, said Joe Lockett, doing the commentary. Yeah, that's right. He was in there. Thank you, Joe, for that. I don't know if you were any good, but thanks.
Oh, they were doing some of the commentary?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think LJ's addicted. Got him in here. It was good. You know, he was in there with Joe, so that probably helped. And he was in here with Taylor before that.
So what's she looking at here?
Well, there's been a slow start here to the game. Should probably take a look at the overhead here instead of just staying here on the side. Fred Renner, how are you, buddy? Haven't seen you or talked to you for a while. I hope you're doing well. I think the 4 slides by there, actually, doesn't it? Past
8?
the 9?
Yeah, it goes past the 9.
Well, that's for sure the way I'd be shooting it.
She tried to play the combination. Interesting choice there.
Heck just happened there? Camera glitched on us there for a second.
No,
Did you
table.
see it?
No.
Oh, it was like a glitch in the Matrix.
Oh, you know, I saw that last night on the stream. MH was on, actually, and he teleported from one end of the table to the other. I was like, what did he just do?
Well, that's why they have all these videos, where they show you clips and they're like, oh, proof of the.
Yeah.
If it's on video, it's not proof of anything. She's going to set up for the 5-10 here. And I kind of, as slow as this game has started, I kind of like this play, I guess.
Yeah, this is a tough shot, though.
Fred Renner has liked and also said, good morning, gentlemen. And as I said, good morning.
Can the 5 actually get enough of the 10?
Oh, yeah, plenty. What's going on with the overhead? I think it needs to be reset. Look at that shot.
Nice shot there to take down the first game. Uh-oh, where's the cue ball going?
Yeah, it's close.
Ooh. Who's
Take
that?
another look here quick. 5-10 goes down like it had eyes.
Was it Tamara liking and sharing? I think I said that right. Appreciate it.
Shared. Yep, I saw the share over here. Probably liked before that, so thank you. Lori says, go Veronica. Yeah, who are you all rooting for? Who's a Veronica fan? We should have a lot of those on here. I know a lot of her family is always on every week. But I know Vanessa's got a whole lot of friends, too, that follow her, so.
Where does Vanessa play out of?
Milwaukee.
So she's coming up from Milwaukee.
Yeah, and it was kind of crummy weather. I was worried about her. She was running a little bit late, so we got going a couple minutes late today. But
well, we had that storm last night. It was like a lot of heat lightning coming in.
Dennis Koenigs, looks like.
So Vanessa will be starting with ball in hand with I don't know.
Let's take a quick look. It's kind of a mess.
Yeah, not a great looking table here. Everything's bunched up all on the top shelf there.
Well, I mean, the 3 safety or the 3 foul rule is in effect, so this is a possibility for that here. I mean, as cluttered as balls get like this, it's pretty easy to leave somebody stuck tight.
Yeah. I mean, you could play the 1 and maybe try and get the cue ball in the top right corner of the table, maybe.
I don't
Just
think the
start
1
with
has
the
a
set.
pocket.
Mm,
I don't believe that 1 ball goes. I don't think she's setting to make it. I think she's setting for a safety
Yeah.
right here. Because it doesn't look like it goes to me anyways. Yeah.
So where's the save? She's trying to put it behind the 6.
Just stop it right there and hold it on the 5, I think. We'll stay here because it's probably the best view of what she's doing. Oh, yeah. See, she did it your way, which is great. Good shot. It's tough to kick at that ball now, too, either
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah, there's no way to maybe come. Wow, yeah, I don't see a way to kick at it here.
Holy cow, we got go Veronica, go Vanessa, go Veronica. So David Dahl, obviously rooting.
Bill Larson, thank you for the like.
Nice
So
win, Mom. 1 down, says Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean, how are you this week?
So Veronica's just trying to tie a ball up there, but I think you said, like you called it right in the beginning, she's going to probably try and 3 foul her here.
This is tough.
I think we put the cue ball at the top of the table and then the 1, try and push it behind the 5 and the 6 or 7 on the rail. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the only.
No,
Is she off the rail enough that she can do it that way? She might roll past here, try and use the 6, but I think you leave. She's going to try and come down behind the 7 here.
yeah.
Actually.
So like in between the 2 and the 7?
She's going to go
Yeah.
between the 6 and the 7 and put it by the 5. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's going to catch the edge here in the rail.
Yeah, and that's the shot that I was talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant coming off the top rail.
No, just like that.
That's a really well hit shot.
Yeah. And again, not a very good kick shot here available.
And she's honestly going to have almost the exact same shot again if she would get ball in hand here. Yeah, and that was smart of Vanessa, actually, to hit it as hard as she did.
Yeah, rearrange the furniture so
Yeah,
you can't play the same
Maybe
shot.
it made it worse. I don't
Yeah.
know. It looks like it might have.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
But I don't know if she can get in between by the 6 ball side.
No, now you just put it right above the 7. Hit the
Well,
one, come off the top rail.
We have a question here. Is she asking if it is already a 3 foul? Well, she would have had to tell her she was on 2.
Yep. Well, she tells her you're on 2 right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, hey, you're on 2. I'm trying to get you on 3.
She has the rack in her hand, so I'm a little confused. I don't know if she thinks maybe that was 3.
There was a scratch on the break. Who broke?
Oh.
Yeah, so this would be 3. But maybe she wasn't informed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that is right. But, yeah, she's supposed to tell her.
Yeah.
Now, I guess I don't know the answer to that. If she doesn't tell her, technically it's not a 3 foul, correct?
No, you do got to inform. I mean, at least in most tournaments, you have to inform, hey, you're on 2 fouls, and then you can play your safety.
Well, we'd take
But it's a
some
gentleman's
advice
rules.
from the peanut gallery out there. If they wanna.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's a gentleman's game, too. I mean, even if you're not playing them, 3 fouls, if you know.
That wasn't meant to sound derogatory. It was just a term that sounds like I'm calling everybody. I would love to hear some of the experience out there for the 3 foul rule, whether if you don't inform your opponent. I mean, is that just like a typical rule that I mean, is it something that's known?
I think it's something
I don't know it.
Yeah, I think they enforce it like at definitely at the pro level, But I mean, sometimes when we're playing, it's a gentleman's game. Like there's fouls out there, like if you got ball in hand and you're moving your cue around with the stick, the top of it, and if you push it forward, someone could call foul. But I would never call that foul.
Yeah. Okay. So Leanne, it is 3 fouls in a row, but they don't have to be consecutive. So she can shoot. You could be on 2. And I could shoot 4 straight-in shots and then not have anything and then safe you again. And then if you fouled, it would be your 3rd time still. So even though I pocketed balls in between the 2 first safeties, you can still 3 foul at that point. The question being, the rule says you have to inform your opponent when they're on 2. So if they make a second foul, you have to say, you're on 2.
Yep.
And if you don't do that, the 3rd foul, I don't know if it counts at that point. I think and as Patrick, as you were saying, in pro stuff, it doesn't.
Yeah, they'll enforce it, but like here, other places, like I guess like some rules in pool, like you'll see leniency.
So now Leanne did say yes, they do have to inform, is what she's saying.
But yeah, not a good starting shot here for Veronica.
It's 1-1 now though, so gonna keep it tight. Did you see Veronica's shirt she got?
Did not see.
There was a Holly DeVillers involved and a Letty involved. That's the only thing I know. I don't know who made the shirt, but between those two, they had something to do with her wearing her shirt, and it says Queen of the Hill on it.
Oh, nice.
And they actually put the Mad Apple on the side of it too. Not my logo, but just
get a little tally of like victories on the shirt, maybe.
Right. Oh, boy, I thought she was going to scratch in the side there.
It's the second time that cue ball got saved from going in. I think she might be able to see a piece of it a little bit.
Yeah, so David Dahl, who I would respect your opinion because you've run a lot of tournaments, but he said he's never seen where it's a loss without telling the other player they're on 2.
Yeah, and again, that's just like the gentleman part of the game. If you know you 3 fouled, you can just say, yeah, you're right. But if someone really wanted to, like if you were in a tournament.
Weren't you in the military, you rule breaker? I can't believe you're not. What are you talking about? Rules are there to keep structure.
No, rules are meant to be bent.
Oh, my.
To your will.
See, I agree with Leanne. I don't think that's what she's talking about, but she says it's adorable. It's adorable how you play that little game there.
I think
but he's talking
the shirt.
Yeah, I think it's the shirt too. Anyways, all right. So back to pool. We got a no hit again. This time by Vanessa.
So do we see another 3
I don't
fouls?
know. Is there a spite coming here? Is she going to try and 3 foul her just for the point?
I mean, there's a good opportunity if you want to take the 1 and place the cue ball in between the 3 and the 5.
I like it.
Yeah, why not? That's what she's doing. if she can get it on the rail. Ooh, see, that was not where she was wanting to go with that.
Not horrible. It would have been better behind the. No, we knew you meant the shirt, Leon.
But still hiding, so still not an easy hit here for Vanessa.
I think you spin around the 2 there. Between the 2 and the 8.
So put like a lot of English on the ball.
It's not as much as you might think in this particular case. You can hit about a 2.5 diamond off the.
Okay,
You can almost hit. You can almost hit the diamond outside of the side pocket, which is close to the shot already. So just a little bit of right.
Or what about coming 2 rails? That's tough. No, you wouldn't be able to do that.
I don't really see 2 rails,
Yeah,
but I'm no 2 rail expert. Z-Bank 2 rails, you're saying? Or?
No, I was thinking it, but I'm looking at it again. You wouldn't be able to do it. I don't think you could.
Yeah, I think this is the only shot she's got. She's got to just, and it's not that much right. I think you can overhit this pretty easy if you're not careful.
See where she cues up on the ball here. Yeah, just a little right is what she went with and just missed it. Oh, she got it, but it didn't hit a rail.
No rail, and for newcomers there, even though she did make contact to that lowest numbered ball, because nothing hit a rail after she made contact, it's a foul. So something after you make contact to the lowest numbered ball, something has to make contact to the rail.
I liked where she was going the other way, like push that 1 up by the 5 and hide behind the 10.
Yeah, even if you played it off the edge of the 7 or something, so that you can have the angle to stay on the 10.
Yeah, and there's a lot more that can go right here versus if she went the other way. She got to hit it perfect, and she hit it really good there. Almost locked.
Fortunately, she did, because that 1 ball snuck back out of there. So.
Yeah, it did.
Vanessa should hit this, I think. I think she's going to 1 rail kick this.
So she is on 2 fouls. Could we see back-to-back games, 3 foul? I mean, it's usually very unusual to see a 3 foul in effect on a game. I don't see a lot of it. I'm about to see 2 in a row here if she doesn't get a hit.
Well, there's a little pressure knowing that, too. She looks like she might be going long unless she's backspinning. Nope, she did. Okay. Spun her back. So, and look at, she might have set Veronica up here.
Ooh, on 110.
110 slam.
It's tempting, that's for sure. So now, for a 3 foul rule here, now it's not possible for Vanessa to get 3 fouled, right? It's got to start back over.
Starts over.
Starts over.
Because she made the hit.
Made the hit.
Oof. Look at that. Unless she plays safe 3 more times.
Yes. Here we go again. Oh, wow. We got a lot of people up with us today. Welcome aboard, everybody. You're in for a treat.
Well, you got a couple of real great women players here. Players in general, but in our queens.
Yeah, and Veronica has been doing very well on the stream. 8th week in a row here. Which I think that is the longest streak right now for the queens, correct?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
would have to really go back and do some research to find anybody that's come close to that.
I think it was like 4.
No, Barb Arndt, did she play? She played quite a few consecutive. All right, so no hit, and 10? She bumped the 10. So,
yeah. So now the rule on that is Veronica can decide to move it back to where it was,
which was obviously hanging in the side pocket.
Yeah. Well, that's where it was.
Well, and the messed up part is it could get placed there, and there wouldn't be much that anybody could say about it. But I think these ladies are both fair, and we'll come up with an equitable decision. I think if it was me, I'd put it in the middle of the table on the line that it's on.
Where was it? It was sitting somewhere close to the middle, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember where it was. Actually, I do now. I think it was sitting a little bit on the lower side of the table, though.
Okay. Well, she talked to her about it first, so although I'll agree with you in technicality, I understand what these ladies did. Oh, my. There's an unusual miss. They're over there giggling, both of them, right now, I think. But anyways, Jason Parker, I think it's Jason. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. All the different types of organizations say that you have to inform after 2, so technically it's 2-0 with the sweep of the table. So what he's saying is if she would have just picked it up without the discussion that they obviously had,
Yeah.
the player would have lost.
Oh.
So if you pick it up thinking, I got him, 3 foul,
Yeah.
and just start picking up the rack, and you didn't inform him of the second, then it's a loss.
Gotcha. Yeah, because it could be construed as a concede if you guys
Right.
aren't agreeing on it.
Yep. Right.
Gotcha.
So, the real rule, not the bending of the rule. Pat.
Yeah. Well, we don't concede here on the stream, so
That too.
We don't have to.
What
worry about
happens
it.
if we do, Patrick?
So I just learned that today. I always thought it was a good idea. I don't know that we ever enforced it, but if you do concede a game, say you get frustrated and you push the ball in or whatever, you don't just lose that game. You lose the consecutive game right after that. So
It's because we're trying to bring a little respect back to our game,
yeah. And I was hearing a story earlier that I was like kind of made me cringe a little bit. You hear stories, people kind of losing it on the table, and it's like you got to remember it is a game, and I know how competitive most of us are, but you got to just be respectful.
Jackie, thank you for the like. Always good to see you.
That 2 ball is hiding here a little bit.
Yeah, I think bump the 6. Oh, she's going the other way.
So we also have our 8-ball mini going on today. I think we should see a pretty good crowd.
Speaking of Barb Arndt, thank you for the like. I was just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? We were trying to figure out how many weeks you won. You should let me know if you remember.
I'm guessing it was 4. I think that's the streak I remember on the Queens.
ES stupid. What? Did
That-
somebody
that's
just call me stupid?
I mean, just,
Oh, jump cues. Oh, there's a one before that. Just get rid of the jump cues. I still don't.
I don't know what ES stupid. I mean, that's
Is stupid. Maybe jump cues are stupid.
Well, if he's saying,
So when they first came out, I agreed with that because I thought it was just very random. But now I think you can make some really incredible shots.
yeah, it's a skill to
mean-
bring to the game. What I don't like with jump cues is like, let's say if you snooker yourself, I don't think you should be able to use a.
That's
jump
the only
cue.
thing that I think that's right. I think the rules should change for that. I think if you are played safe against that, it's legit.
Yeah.
And I don't like them. You know me. I like my massays.
I always see him say the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same way. I'm not very comfortable with my jump cue. I have to be at least as far away as that cue ball is right now from the 5 to even consider a jump. I see some people they can get a little bit closer and still come up over the ball.
I'm getting a little confused. Oh no. Vanessa with the scratch there. I'm just gonna leave that one alone, I think.
I'm almost tempted to try and read that. I don't. I mean, if we're talking about grammar, I don't know. But that's exactly, that's how I.
Oh, there. Pretend. Okay,
All
that
right.
one I can understand.
Yeah.
All right. Derby City prohibits jump cues on the 10-foot table.
Who is that?
This is the Mad Apple. I have no idea. All right, so let's go to something else. Tom and Boots from Idaho watching, cheering for Veronica. Nice to see you.
Idaho. What's Idaho known for? Oh, they're not the potato state, are they?
I don't know. I can never not slow that name down.
Idaho?
Yeah, break it into 3.
Like Ida. Oh, no. I saw what you're doing. That's messed up. We're already talking about Facebook, like trying to keep it a little
What? We're
clear.
just saying Idaho. Anyways.
I'm so slow sometimes, my God. Maybe it's... Wow. Almost fell right into that trap.
What? What is going on?
I can't read that fast.
It might be a... Is that a virus? Should we spam it?
Maybe. I don't... They're claiming not to be a robot, but... I don't know. Oh, yeah. I asked, what's Idaho known for?
Oh,
I
potatoes.
said potatoes, and I was like... So thank you, Fred, for confirming my guess.
All right, one real quick.
Ooh.
Did she call that?
There's no way. Well, replay that shot anyway. Hit the button, because I'd like to take a look at that. Well, no, she did not call it.
Okay, good.
I was like, wow. I mean, if she did, that's a Efron Reyes shot right there. That coming off the rail and kind of back cutting it.
Okaboji, is that right? Iowa? Veronica's mom and brother. Nice to see you guys. Mike Gaines, Mason and I were going to do some commentary, but we couldn't seem to take a break from pool. Ah. Is this like old?
No, this is coming at...
I'm just so confused with everything that... I give up. I'm just going to watch pool. All right.
Yeah.
Nobody talk. Oh, she tried to cut that ball. Just had it a little bit thinner than she thought.
And it avoided the pocket, which doesn't really matter because now Veronica has a pretty good table here.
Yeah. No kidding, Rich.
That ooh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a shot to take the match here.
Here comes a share from Mr. Bundy. What's going on, Andrew? Oh, there's our... What did we say MH took? 3rd place?
I think he took 4th place.
4th place. Fong took 3rd.
Yes. MH was playing really good. He just came a little short.
What do you like here? Do you like holding this ball or rolling up for the side pocket?
Ooh, I'm probably gonna... Man, this is a weird shot because it's gonna come off towards the side rail, right? Yeah, probably.
If you
roll
just
up.
follow this, it's pretty... Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta follow here. I think holding would be really tough. Ooh,
Comes
that works.
across. That's a good shot. Ended up looking pretty snazzy here on the 10 ball, so she should put this down, taking the score to 2-1. Miss Hood pulling out in the lead.
Racing to 8.
So there's I hate to not do it justice, but I'll just say there's a pool tournament coming up in September that I and Gray, Seek, and a whole lot of other people are playing in over at Row Mines. And David Dahl just said that he will not be allowing jump cues.
No jump cues at all in the tournament.
Yeah, jump shafts. I remember that. So that's where it all kind of started, is we would jump, but we would use a shaft jump, we'd call it.
Yeah,
And
like
you
a
could
hard tip.
No, just your regular shaft.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'd take your regular shaft off your cue, and you'd throw it like a dart at it, and it would do the same. It's the same principle.
Now, would they allow like a jump break cue though? Like, what do they consider? Like, are they just saying no short sticks or just no jumping? Period.
No jumping.
No jumping. Okay.
Vanessa making the one ball on the break, and these racks just are not blowing apart for him, are they? Trying the side pocket. That was a tight shot. I think if she would have taken a little speed off of that, she had a chance of making that ball.
Yeah,
She just hit it a little firm.
there was room for it to go. But yeah, like you said, maybe slowing it up a little bit would have helped it drop in the pocket.
D&K says Cammie is watching with me and... Oh, where'd it go? And says go Grandma Ronnie. And, uh-oh. That was unlucky. Veronica actually brought her husband with for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
He was sitting over there by her, kind of.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he's sitting by the sidebar there.
Oh, Veronica. I'm sorry. I thought you said Vanessa. Yeah, I
Nope.
saw Veronica's husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that him? He was playing on the table earlier?
He was,
Okay, yeah.
He was shooting with her, warming her up.
Got on the 4-ball nicely. There's a shot, but the 5 is in some trouble here. Unless, is that 5-10 wired?
Maybe. It's pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
Well, she broke it up.
yeah,
Oh,
either
played
way.
safe, actually. She's playing
Smart
safe.
shot. David also says it will be jump with your playing cue only, and of course you can break. You can use your break jump cue too.
Okay.
Full length is what his point is.
Yeah. So no short cues. I thought
Well, but my break cue is a short cue, so then we really get into it.
Oh, that's right. Didn't MH make you like a kind of a specialty break cue out of a bar cue or something?
Yeah.
I remember hearing that story on the stream.
Yeah, it was actually a bar cue that was in here.
Oh, really?
And I broke with it one day, and it just shattered the balls. And I'm like, holy cow. And I just said, some things are just meant to be
Yeah, and you just stuck with it?
something. And I had him put a joint in it and then a phenolic ferrule on it. And it just, I'm telling you, that cue crushes it. He's actually duplicating the weight of that cue because it does break as good as it does. Have you ever tried that cue?
No.
Oh, it's crazy.
I've seen you break with it, though, and I can tell you
Yeah.
it attests to what you're saying.
Now if I could just make a ball after I break them, I'd be doing good. All right, either going to play the... And there's a few shots here. This 10 ball is a very makeable shot, but I don't think she's playing it.
Yeah, the carom shot was kind of right there.
It's good safety, though. I don't think she left to the cross side and didn't leave her a kick behind it, so she's got to face the 5 ball or kick off the long rail, which is what she's doing.
Maybe call the 7 just in case it goes. Because I don't really see her getting safe after making the hit.
Yeah, you might as well call the 7.
Yeah.
Right? Or the 10.
Just pick a
ball.
pocket and go.
Yeah. That's a good
Oh,
hit.
yeah, and the 7 almost went.
Look at this. Oh, I was going to say that would have been unfair. If she would have scratched in the side pocket there, that wouldn't have been fair because that was a pretty good hit.
It's kind of like that call you made, was it last week?
Oh, the carom through the...
Yeah, the Mike was shooting, and you're like, yeah, it's easy carom off that ball, bank off that rail into the other ball. And like, I mean, it was just crazy. And he didn't call it, but he made the shot you were talking about almost in the exact way that you had called it. Or maybe it was exactly the way.
Great shot. That was really a terrific shot there by Vanessa. Or I'm sorry, by No, I was right.
Veronica.
Too many V's. I can't believe I haven't
Or
messed it up before.
No, that was Vanessa.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Oh.
And then I corrected myself with the wrong answer.
Yeah,
and then you agreed with me.
Yeah, and you got my small brain all screwed up.
Apparently mine's not much bigger.
So coming off the rail, trying to get on the 7.
Uh-oh.
I think she'll be fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that came out
Yeah, it works really good.
smelling like coffee. I don't like roses as much, so coffee's good.
So, like, to get a little angle, do you want to roll up or pull back here a little bit?
I just tap this ball
Just
in.
tap it on.
Because you want an angle to come down for the 9 anyways.
Yep. And that's a good one to do it.
And now you have a choice, too. You can come down 2 rails, play the 9 on the side, which is what I typically would do, or you can spin it with a little left here and play the 9 up in the corner.
Yeah, if you're taking the 9 on the side, like you're saying, it's a lot easier to get on the 10 ball. See, playing it down in the corner, it's a little more tricky.
Well, this is tough because here you got to roll forward and take the little bit tougher cut on the 10. I don't think you mess around trying to pull back here at all.
Yeah, because if you pulled back, you risk maybe scratching, possibly. You know, if you hit it wrong.
You're cheating it not to.
Yeah.
I mean, so she should just tap this in, roll forward a little bit, and take the angle cut on the 10. Which is what she's doing.
Does just that, and it's actually ain't that bad of an angle, really. Little bit of a cut here. These shots can be tricky. They're not give-me's.
Yeah, there's just something about it. It's a lot nicer to be up about where the 8 ball and the cutthroat logo is.
Yeah, and like I said,
same kind of angle, but
no, a shot like this does it could be more challenging one way or the other if you're left or right-handed, right?
oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is about that shot. You can just feel it. I know that I have to focus in on that shot a lot more than if I'm up another 6-8 inches from there.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I have the same issue, that exact issue with that exact shot.
I'm almost better off rolling further than what she did. I shot by Veronica there to tie things up at 2-2. I think I'm almost better off like over rolling the 9-ball shot and having more of a cut. Just to get off that rail so you're not kind of shooting forward on that slight angle cut.
And
it's just easy to push.
And you know it's funny, like, because you play enough pool, you realize what you're doing all the time. You see yourself doing it all the time. And I'll tell myself, okay, you're going to roll short. I want to go long. And I'll still play it short. In my head, it's like psychologically, that's the way I play it.
Yeah.
So tied back up at 2 apiece. It's been going back and forth so far, so we should have a pretty close match here all the way to the end.
Oh, see, they even put the Mad Apple on the sleeve of the shirt. You know, I wonder if I could find anybody to screen print some Queen of the Hill shirts like that.
Well, rumor has it that you have a T-shirt printing business.
I can't believe I haven't printed those yet. I do get them candy every week. You didn't know I did that, did you?
I did not.
I get them some really nice chocolate candy bars. They're always happy.
Yeah.
Either that or those Lindor, like the... Last week I got them the giant bag.
Man, I was up at...
Sharing.
You ever been up to Hayward? They got
Nope.
the big muskie up there. It's kind of a fishing community up there. Well, it's like they got all these small shops or whatnot, but they got 3 huge candy stores there. Like, wall-to-wall candy. And I'm a sucker for sea salted caramel.
Okay.
And my God, it's the best chocolate I've ever had in the world. But it's $21 a pound. It's expensive. Like,
yeah.
Just for a few pieces of chocolate, like small ones. It's crazy. But it was really good.
Veronica calling safe here, so she's going to try and roll and get her in trouble. And I don't know. That's not going to be what she was looking to do.
Yeah, I think the one's definitely going in the corner. And as long as you can roll up a little bit, you should be able to avoid the scratch here, I think.
Yeah, take the 2 to the side. The 3 is kind of questionable. You're going to have to play the 3-7 or possibly try and get up table to play it down past the 5.
Yeah, that could be a little tricky.
It's got a few pockets, I suppose, but you almost want to go. Well, I don't mind that actually because of where the 3 is. I think you could have done it by rolling up a little further.
Yeah, I think if she rolled up and played the 2 in the side, she could have probably got above the 3, and she could still get above the 3 here too if she draws back.
Well, that's why I said I like the idea, and she knows her game. She knows she's probably better off hitting low on the ball than trying to follow something.
Yeah,
possibly. So it could be just perfect.
And could she even go just like a little bit center ball here and bounce off the rail towards the 3?
Yeah, up by the 6 is where you want to get. So if it was me, this would be just a little bit of left. Yeah, mainly left, maybe a little low. She's going to the side pocket, it looks like.
No, she's. Oh yeah, she does look like she's cut it that way, huh? Interesting. Would have had the 3-7. I don't know if you can. Can you back cut that 2 in there?
You can back cut the 2, but I don't know that you're going to have a result that you want. If you miss the 5, I think you're going to glance the 5 coming off the rail, which is going to push your cue ball too flat to get anywhere up to the top of the 3.
So what that they call this the shot to nowhere.
Oh, she hit it light, so she just planned on playing this next shot here. So she's got a plan. She's either thinking safety or she was going to play the combination, but didn't hesitate and didn't make any effort to get up table. So
yeah, these combinations are tough when you got separation from the cue to the object ball and the object ball to the ball you're hitting. Tough. Ooh,
she called that?
Let's find out.
Nope.
No, she did not.
All right, so 10 ball comes up. I just tell people, if I got to spot it, I'm putting it in the hole.
Bank shot possibly in the side, or I don't know if it.
I think you're still playing safe here. I don't think there's anything open enough to really go aggressive on this shot. Maybe play to the 3 in the side pocket.
If the 3 banked, maybe, but I think the 9 was in the 9 was in the way.
She hit that pretty good. It's tough spot there. I don't know if you can get around the 9.
Yeah, I think she can
still catch it though.
Yeah, if she gets, I think if she gets right, she's got to hit the rail right where the 9's at, maybe.
Yeah, I think she's gonna scratch in the corner when she hits this ball.
I think she can make it all the way down the corner.
Look at that.
Almost. All right, needs to hit it nice to get it all the way back up table here. But I can't tell what angle she has or if she's straight here. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see, like what path you're going to take to get up to the 4. So she's saying she's got a little bit of angle.
Yeah, gonna bank this ball.
Back bank.
Aggressive here.
Yeah, come right back.
By her.
Yep. Ooh, I think she needed to hit it a little bit harder.
Well, I tell you, she may have just been doing that because she didn't hit it very hard. So she may have been focused on that cue ball and slowing it down.
Played the safe. And, yeah, that locks up Veronica pretty good. Do you see a path to the 4 ball here?
Just the 2 rail. I mean, just past the 6. Short of the side pocket. I mean, technically you're trying to hit the side pocket, so you got to go short of the side pocket. But that's the line right there, I think. Oh, she's going to try and draw it and try and avoid the second rail.
Ooh, got it.
Good shot.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Nice try, though.
Yeah, I like the idea. So Vanessa will have ball in hand and a pretty open table now. I mean, table looks pretty good here.
Let's take a second. We're going to thank everybody for joining us here at the OS. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you get over to our main page, which is the Mad Apple Extreme, and you can catch all these matches from weeks past if you want to go back and watch.
Boy, miss with ball in hand.
If you want to go back and watch, we've got all of the Kings matches there, and then obviously all of the Kings Courts matches, which is our Sunday matchup, which you're watching today, which is the Queen of the Hill. And then we have Jesters, which are coming up at 1 o'clock. And then 4:30, we actually do our Knights match, which is so Jesters are $4.99 and below. And then 500 to $5.99 is our Knights division. And then we have our Kings, which we actually do on Friday nights at 7:30, and that's anything above a 600. And you can obviously always play up, so even if you're a $3.99, if you really wanted to go and get the experience of playing the Kings, you could do it. The entry fee is just a little bit more.
And how do they sign up? They go to Quickfire's page?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to my nickname or my, I don't know. What do you call that?
Call sign.
Call sign. There we go.
Nickname in the civilian world.
Quickfire is where you would go, and there's a link there. You just go there and click on that, and then it gets you signed up, and we put you on the list, which is at this point extensive.
Yeah, for the
growing.
Jesters, I know is quite a bit of a wait.
Yeah, Kings, however, you're within about a month and a half or 2 months. Oh boy.
No.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, pretty easy 2-ball out here for Vanessa.
Well, she did just miss ball in hand, so that just goes to tell you don't take anything for granted, and that's why we shoot every ball here.
Absolutely, and I did inform the ladies right beforehand about the rule. So, hey, you had a Papa Lock, the sponsor there.
Yeah.
And, I saw them driving around the other day. I was like, hey, it's one of our sponsors.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
If you ever lock your keys in, they're the guys. I use literally all of our sponsors, too.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I'm happy to have all of them because they all do a great job. Christensen's Heating, Cooling, Brownies, Carpet Service. I've used all of them. Christensen does all my heating work here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be calling the
way more than I need.
The carpet cleaning place.
Yeah.
I'm there's one thing I'm waiting on, and they'll be getting a phone call for me.
Oh boy, she overcut it again. It's just she's not in stroke today. She plays so much better. She was kind of rushed getting here, so. But you just don't normally see her missing those balls.
Yeah, that was an unusual miss, and Veronica's just happy to get back to the table after that one.
Ericsson Auto Trim, I use those too. They put a auto start in my wife's Kia.
So my wife wanted for her van. Before we lived here, we lived in New Berlin for a few years. And the auto start on a car is so nice, get it warmed up, but she doesn't have it on there. And I'm like, well, you're getting a new car in a few years anyway, so. And now we got garages, so.
Well, I know what I'm going to talk about real quick because these ladies are on a couple-second break here. We're going to talk about the upcoming Mr. Rodney Morris. Rodney's coming here the 24th through the 28th, as you see there on the screen. He's given lessons the whole time he's here. He's got 3 lessons, 3 2-hour lessons a day, and there's only 2 left right now. So
he's doing 2-hour lessons.
Yeah, so it's $200 for 2 hours basically.
Okay, so yes,
I had 15 of them. We've sold out 13 of them. One of the greatest professional pool players that does instruction that there is, from every understanding that I have. The guy is a shot maker beyond shot makers. I mean, he is a lot of fun to watch. If you go back and watch some old footage of Rodney, I mean, absolute champion. There's just a few of his things that he had going on listed there on screen. But I think the 2 important ones, 10 Mosconi Cup appearances, which is just terrific. I mean, how many players can say that? And he was the MVP in 2004. So
10 Mosconi Cup appearances. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, crazy, right? And I mean, just a character of a guy. So we're looking forward to. We have the meet and greet that's going on with him too, and that's Saturday night at 7 o'clock. So we're looking forward to that. 7 to 10. He's going to be shooting games, and we take pictures. So I've got this really kind of high-end printer. that prints like photo. Oh yeah,
I got
had
one
it done.
with, I got one with Darren Appleton, and I was like, you walked. I got the picture taken, and 10 minutes later, you walked the picture out, and I was like,
what's going on?
Did you go to Walgreens? Doesn't print like this. Where did you get this?
Yeah, no. So I buy really nice paper for those events so that it actually does come out like a photo, but it's like it's one that I lease, and we print all our menus and stuff with it. So it's a commercial style kind of printer.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I've never seen a picture taken and then printed like that quality. Like I've seen them.
And I print it right from my phone. That's the coolest part. I just stand here and hit the print button, and then I walk over there and pick it up, and it's done. You know.
Wow.
So it's pretty nice. Anyway, so we do that for you, and then he gets to sign it right away, so you get a personalized autograph picture with the pro. And we've done that when we had Johnny Archer, and we did that when we had. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah.
Strickland,
Bustamante.
Boosty, and then all the ladies. We had Kelly Fisher, we had Allison Fisher, we had. I always forget that nice young. She's from China.
Jeanette Lee.
No, we had
Black
Jeanette
Widow?
here though too. No, she was traveling with Kelly Fisher, and I can't think of what her name was. I'm sorry.
So you said you had 15 spots, 13 are filled.
And then obviously Darren Appleton, right?
Oh yeah, Darren Appleton was awesome.
Yeah, so I have 2 spots left. If you're interested, go over to the Quickfire page again and just private message me over there.
One spot left. I'm gonna take one. I'll take a spot.
Larry Dasso asking if we have table legs. That would be a question for M.H. Penglaze. Why don't you just message him, Larry, and he'd be able to tell you. He might. Not sure.
Table legs for Diamond or a Valley?
Diamond. No, Valley.
Valley.
Yeah, Valley pool table. But if we don't, if somebody does know of somebody, get a hold of Mr. Dasso. Well, Vanessa, I think, needed a break there. She wasn't feeling very good. That's 2 10 balls that she's missed, very similar to each other. So,
well, she missed that ball in hand shot, and then she missed a 10 ball. That's a good thing.
Well,
that
she missed 2 10 balls, really, the same.
Oh,
if
yeah.
You remember, she had the side pocket, where we were talking about that, and she kind of pushed it. So she had that one, and then she just missed the last one, and she missed that ball in hand. So she's definitely just trying to get herself together here. She's a way stronger player than those examples.
Well,
for sure.
I mean, the score will even tell you in that. I mean, if you miss some shots like that, she's still right in this game. It's 3-2. So, I mean, even though she's missed some key shots, she's still in the game.
I'm hoping we pick up the pace a little here. We're going to be starting the Jesters late, I think.
Yeah, maybe, possibly, yeah.
Race to 8. We may have to reconsider the race to 8, to be honest with you, too, because rotation is a little different game. I mean, it probably shouldn't be much more than 6 still.
Well, with 9 ball, I think it's a little quicker. It's amazing the one extra ball on the table in a rotation game, how it can really, congest the table.
Well, that's definitely the best break that we've had as of yet. So let's see if Veronica can do something here with it.
Our Jester champ, Mike Gaines, a reigning champion, walking in.
So I was just talking about John Lewis, and look at that. Is that John Lewis there? Yeah, that's John.
On the table right
what
there.
What are the odds
table
of that?
6.
I haven't seen John in quite a while, so he's here for the Sunday tournament.
Yeah, last week we had 38 players. So with the
for
weather,
our weekly, terrific. Yep.
Yeah, with the weather today, I would think we're going to see quite a few people here. It's a perfect day for pool. It's crummy outside, so come on down. All right, so Veronica with a nice looking table. She's playing it good.
Got kind of a bad angle here. She's gonna have to either
slow roll.
Yeah, slow roll this ball in probably, or trying to go down and back up just like that.
Yep. A little bit of angle on the 5.
Nice control there too. She's got a good angle. I think she can just not even worry about it and kind of run into that 8 and 10.
Just kind of split them apart a little bit, or try to get in between them.
Okay, if I look at the left camera, I'm wrong. That's looking at overhead. I think she's going to hold it inside the 10 here.
Oh, and got a nice hit on the 6 if the 5 would have dropped.
Well, here's an opportunity now for Vanessa to try and regain a little composure here and get this table. It's open table. This is the hardest shot there is, I think, is to get on the 6.
Well, yeah, when the ball's sitting in the pocket, and it's not sitting that deep right now. It can get deeper, but when they're sitting deep, these shots can be a little tricky sometimes.
I think I'd be trying to hit the left rail here and come around that 8-10, just
She
like that.
did exactly that.
Uh-oh.
No
Jeez,
way.
Don't do that to her.
Wow.
That was extremely unfortunate.
That was brutal. That's frustrating. I mean, you make a shot, you're coming around the right way, ball's doing what you wanted it to do, but then it just goes in the drink.
Yeah, she just hit it a bit hard. I think she could have slowed that ball down just a little bit.
So 6 to the 7 is no problem. 7 to the 8 could get a little tricky. See what kind of angle she leaves on the 7. Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you can go both ways with this. You can either pop off one rail and back out. I really like following this ball around. I just like the angle you come into it on better.
She went off just about. I like following too, coming off 2 rails. But she just went off the bottom rail. She's got the 8. Well, 10 will get spotted.
Yeah, she just said I was going to call the 10, but that wouldn't have been a smart call.
Yeah, no, because the 9 was going down.
8. Yep.
I'm sorry, the 8 ball.
Yeah, I think this isn't like 9 ball. You know what I mean? That's the thing I miss about 9 ball and two-way shots. The fact that you wouldn't have to call either one of those. That's well struck.
I was having a conversation with MH. We were talking about a match in rotation game where I think he was gonna play Ray or something, where they're gonna play 10 ball, but MH gets to play 9 ball rules. You know?
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I was like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, I have I'm really good at fluking balls. I'm like, what do you mean you're good at fluking balls? I know,
right.
but
so Veronica takes that to put it to 4. Let's go back and take a look real quick at that unfortunate roll from Vanessa, coming straight into the side. I mean, anything but that, and I think she would have been just fine.
Yeah.
So that kind of led to a very nice out by Veronica.
And takes a 2-game lead. That's the first 2-game lead we had
Hey,
today.
you're not doing your job. What's going on? You don't even have your computer on, for crying out loud.
Wait.
You got a mouse too, you know.
I can't do anything from over here.
Yeah, you can. That's the whole. Plus, we'll have a pretty background then.
Uh-oh.
You know what you're doing?
No. I don't got the password. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's up, and then. Oh, look! See, now we've got a cool logo behind us instead of a black TV. All right, D and K said yay, Mom, for that last win.
Is there a way to go in and search by?
Yeah, I wish there was, actually. All right, Veronica putting down the 1 in the side and coming a little long on the 3, but hit it on a good enough angle that she came out okay. More than okay, really, because she can just draw this straight over to try and tap that 4 out. Now, she got a little too much on it. She's going to end up having to kick at the 4. I don't know that there's a makeable shot, so she's going to try and just leg the 4 over against the rail and keep the cue ball as far away from it as possible. Maybe get real lucky and stay on the 8 ball.
All right.
Or she's calling 2 rails.
I found Vanessa. Yeah, find Veronica now.
Veronica's going to be at least 8 weeks back, so she's way down. She did call it, so let's see what happens. Well, she had It was still a little short, but a double kiss there. And then is going to, unfortunately for Vanessa, climb behind the 7 ball. A tough hit even.
Yeah, but she's got to get what on. Okay, I'm back to the game now. She's got to get on the 4 here, huh?
3 rails around the 8. Oof. That's what you got. I don't know what else you got.
Maybe 2 rail on it. Come in between the 7 and the 10. Maybe. Yeah, she's doing your shot.
Well,
Or
she's
doing
not
2.
actually.
She's like
doing
2.
2 rails. Side pocket, she called. It's tough to hold.
Oh, nice.
Wow, she hit that good.
Nice hit.
It's a good job.
Yeah.
Leanne, I would agree. What a roll. Ended up behind that 7. There, you found her just as I looked up.
All right.
There she is right there.
Yep. I got Veronica, and I had to go back all the way to 36 back for Vanessa.
Well, it's going to be a scratch.
So Veronica's from Schofield?
Schofield, Wisconsin.
Where is Schofield?
I'd have to look on the map.
I'm going to check it out.
I guess I'm missing my phone.
Oh, yeah, so it is a bit of a drive from Schofield, so hour and a half away. And
Yeah, about the same as Vanessa, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's right up there by Wausau. Just south of Wausau, about 10 minutes. So, not a bad drive.
There, she put that down. She needs to just start firing some balls because she is rolling long on stuff and kind of fighting it right now.
Yeah, and she should be able to just come nice and slow, like just play this pocket speed. It'll come back out for the 9, I think. Or you got to go back and forth.
8 balls after this.
Oh, yeah, there's an 8 ball hiding up there.
So she's still, I think she's still cutting it. I think I would. And that's pretty good speed, too.
But a pretty tough draw shot here if she's going to do that, or you got to really stroke through it and get it to go around maybe.
Well, checking the tip. Pulling out her chalk, making sure we're not going to miscue. Oh, she's even going to rough her up a little.
See, this is a shot I love.
Well, you
Fun
need a
shot
little
to
more
take.
chalk. She just ground it down, and that's all the chalk she's going to put on there.
Can you have too much chalk on a stick?
Yes.
You can. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely can. That's why you see people tap it off a little bit. You don't want it caked, you know.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, boy, what
nice.
a great shot. Nice stroke.
Yeah, that was a nice shot right there. Nice position, nice angle on the 9 to get right up to the 10. That's got to be a little bit of a confidence booster there for her.
Yeah, now she's just got to finish. She's got
Got to finish, yeah.
Yeah, she's got to get these last couple of balls. I'm sure she's got a stigma about the 10 ball right now, and she just has to make one.
Yeah, just don't get funny on it. She's going right in line with it. I like that.
Good shot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't care who you are. You miss 2 10 balls like she has so far. You're thinking about this shot, and that gets people in trouble. So hopefully she can focus through and put this ball down.
Bust that barrier down. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that mental monkey is just unbelievable when it's on your back because it doesn't let go because you're thinking about it and everything changes in your mechanics.
Yeah.
And you're trying to do something different when what you need to do is do something normal or like you used to, you know.
And, there's a lot of players, like I'm one of them, that really does struggle, like, in your tournament, and especially playing here on the stream. You got a lot of people watching, a lot of pressure. Finishing Like, you can get through a rack.
Veronica just stroked it straight in the hole. That is a beautiful shot.
Yeah, not an easy shot there. Yeah, dealing with the pressure. I mean, that's something you gotta push through. One of the harder things to get through is that mental dilemma, basically. So, what does Vanessa shoot with? She shoots with a McDermott G Series Q and an extension. She's got a Kamui brown tip.
Well, unless you're Chris G, and then it's probably more like 8 inches.
Oh.
Leanne Daly said, pool is a game of 6 inches, the space between your ears. Chris got kind of a big head, so.
That's so messed up. That's because he's got a big brain, you know?
It is, too. That's right. He's got to store that thing somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at what this rack looks like from the top. Looks pretty open. Getting on the twos, probably a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, everything else looks pretty open here.
You're jacked up here, otherwise there'd be more control. But you could really just roll this forward. She wants to end up about where the R is in cutthroat.
So I'll ask you a question. So when you are jacked up, and you can be jacked up worse than this isn't actually that bad. But when you are jacked up over a ball, typically when you're hitting a ball, right, you're never looking at the cue when you shoot. You're looking at the ball you're shooting on the final phase of it, right? But when you're jacked up, I tend to find I'm doing better when I'm looking at the cue ball when I make my final hit. I mean, I don't know if there's a trick when you're shooting jacked up. Like, do you look at the ball you're shooting at, or are you looking at your cue then? I mean, I don't know.
I typically am picking a spot out in front of me. So because you're shooting a line, you know what I mean? Like you're shooting on a line. You have to pick a spot on that line that's shorter. You know what I mean? The ball doesn't matter at that point. Point, because I've already taken that line from where I'm trying to hit on the ball all the way back to the point where I can see while I'm jacked up.
Yeah, and the reason I think you can't really focus as much on the ball is because when you are completely jacked up, there's just, you only have so much room to actually get at the cue ball, and you got to really focus and be able to see where your cue's hitting.
Yeah, it has to be very direct, because the other part of that is the fact that when you're jacked up like that, any variation to the left or right of center of the line of the shots
big effect
is going to masse, because you're driving so much of that force into the table at that point. And that's any amount of jacked up, to be honest with you. All right, so good hit there by Vanessa. And she got a good roll. She ended up leaving her stuck tight behind the 9. So Veronica is going to be kicking at this ball.
Leanne says Appleton. I think she's referring to Darren Appleton. Looks at the cue ball on all his shots. Did not know that.
It's possible if you're mechanically set like that. It is possible.
Yeah, I mean, once you got your mechanics down as good as those guys do, like you ever watched, was it Jason Shaw? He'll actually just spin his head in a different direction, look away, pick his cue up in the air, get back down. That's pretty impressive to do.
Well, it's funny because I just gave a lesson this morning, mechanics lesson, and I was showing him, because he asked, and I was showing him, if I don't move my feet, I automatically go back down into the position because I set my mechanics initially correct, right? So that it's comfortable and you're just kind of sitting there. There's no muscle tension any direction. It's all just straight down. Yep. So if you do that, you get your feet under you the right way. I can stand up, I can turn my hips, I can talk to somebody, wave my cue around, whatever I want to do. As soon as I pull myself back down into position, pull back and fire, it's still straight in the hole.
And so that's very similar to shooting. I was a rifle instructor in the Marine Corps. I'd coach and teach people how to shoot.
Very similar principles.
And that's what we teach. Like, okay, you get in your shooting position, your platform. Like if you're in a sitting position, you should be able to take your head away from the weapon, do whatever you need to do, and as soon as you come right back, nothing should have moved, and you're right there, and all you got to do is pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's right. It's true, and I showed him too. I fired, and then I showed him the opposite. I set up on a shot leaning just a little bit, and then I stood up and I moved around and I went down and I fired and I missed by half an inch.
Oh, wow.
Not the ball, but the pocket.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of missing, that's one of the few we've seen out of Veronica. So, but once again, I tell you, she's missed good today.
Yeah, well,
Every time she's missed, she's had Vanessa behind the ball, or she's been working at it.
yeah, not leaving any gifts here. And yeah, that's really one of the first shots that was not too complicated. Just kind of did something wrong there. But now Vanessa just hoping to get a hit here, actually.
Oh, look at that. Nice try.
Hit it good. Left it a little tough.
Hey, Todd Bauman, thank you very much for the like. Guys, we do appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you're out there sharing and following and subscribing and everything you can possibly do to support the stream. We really do appreciate it. There are super chats, too, if you're really excited to spend some money. We appreciate those a lot also. And that money all goes to our junior players. So whether it's helping them out with equipment, sending them to tournaments around the country, whatever it may be, that's where that money is used. So we appreciate that also.
And what age? What is the age group for the juniors typically?
18 and under, but now the national level, that one that Mason won was 22 and under.
22.
So he won the 22 and under junior tournament, which was just it was 21 before.
Well, Mason, he just had a birthday recently, didn't he?
He's 23, yeah.
23. Oh, I should introduce that. Sam. I wonder if he knows that song by Blink-182.
August 4th he was born. What song is that?
It's Nobody Likes It When You're 23.
Nope, I don't know it.
I don't know why.
It's not that version.
Yeah, no, I don't. They have the song. Why they picked the age 23, I have no idea.
All right, so Veronica going for the hit. What she gets?
Hold on, but did she?
No, she left it open here, I think.
But did she get a rail after the hit?
Oh, possibly not.
I think it came off the rail, hit the 3. I mean, I might have saw it wrong. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think anything hit a rail.
We're about to find out.
Oh, no, 3 hit the rail. Yeah. Okay, I was wrong. I thought it hit it just right where they both kind of went off together.
I'm pretty sure this ball goes. I mean, it's a little bit tight, but I'm pretty sure it goes past the 4.
Ooh, that's a tough shot. If it goes, there's about an atom.
Well,
It'll go by an atom.
You overcut this ball with a little bit of left.
Oh, my God, it had a ton of room.
Yeah.
What am I? So how am I seeing that? I guess it just looks different on the monitor, maybe. I don't know. Wow.
It's probably the angle. This thing should be straight at us, probably.
Maybe it's just a hole in my game. I can't see the table. I mean, you could cheat the pocket. She had so much room, actually. I was kind of surprised by that.
All right, D&K, thanks for the subscription. We appreciate that.
Yeah, and we're on every Sunday and every Friday night at 7:30. King of the
Starting at
Hill.
11 o'clock with the Queen's match like we did today, and then we've got Jesters going at 1:30, and then we have the Knights that start at 4:30.
1:30 if we excuse me. As long as we don't go a little long here today.
Well,
the Queen's match. And people starting to pour in for the Sunday mini here.
Yeah, you said before 37 players last week for the Sunday mini.
38.
Still got done at 9 o'clock, though. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So they did a good job running through it.
Yeah, which I was interested to see. Well, that's right, because they play race to 5. So last night's 5.99 and under went to about 1 in the morning. But they play race to 5, so a little bit longer of a match. And yeah, typically play race to 4 here. But if there is quite a few people, 36, 38 people, they might bring it down to a race to 3.
Well, this is a nice pattern here. I think she left herself a good enough angle here to get the right angle in the 7 to come back for the 8.
Yeah,
and that's the trick.
And this is one of those games I think Vanessa's got to take right now, or find at least an opportunity. I mean, hope to get back to the table.
Back here.
No, unlikely. Yeah, unlikely barring any major mistake. But if Vanessa doesn't get this game, it's becomes a pretty big gap on a race to 8. That was a nice shot.
Well, and I mean, she's got to be hurting a little bit. I mean, 3 10 balls. She had 3 10-ball opportunities. So add 3 to her score. That's 5. Take away.
Yeah, it's completely flipped around.
It's flipped. Yep. And that's not to say that Veronica hasn't shot well, because she's had put together probably the most consistent runs.
Yeah.
Of balls.
I think she came a little short there. I think she wanted to get a little bit farther down, but this will work really well too. Well, no, I mean, can she cut this in?
I was surprised to see her draw that ball.
I think she was pretty worried about the scratch, and it almost did go in. And Vanessa's got to figure something out here. Now, do you take the bank shot here, or are you trying to cut this? What you reading over there?
Something that I have to consider a bit. I would have to do a lot of consideration, Leanne. I would love everybody to be able to come and play even as a one-time deal, but maybe we do something different to do that. We really like to keep the integrity of the Queen of the Hill the way that it is, but we would... I'll work on coming up with something that may work that way. So
5.5 hours. Where's she from?
Yeah, where are you from, Leanne? It's got to be like Iowa.
Iowa? Could
Ish.
be Illinois. I'm going to guess Illinois.
Are there pool players in Illinois?
The greatest. That's where I'm from.
Well, you bank it. I don't think you have much choice. I think you bank this cross side and hope your cue ball comes around nice 2 rails for the corner pocket for the 10. It's actually a pretty perfect angle for it, you know. You can drive it a little bit with not a lot of low, but a little bit of low.
See how she hits it here. Nails it.
Good shot.
Okay, here's here's the 10 ball.
Oh goodness. And everybody here feels it. I know they do.
But she's got the right angle on here, right? So this is an easier shot.
It's a better angle.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. She
got through that one.
She let out a gasp there and a little dance.
Oh, we didn't get the dance on the stream.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Should have pulled back.
But good job there.
They're having fun out there, which is good.
Right.
But yeah, I was telling you, Vanessa's got to find a way to take that game. That now this she's got a shot here. If she would have lost that game, I think it would have been pretty tough to come back.
Let's just take a quick look again here. Puts it down, takes care of business. Happy as can be, I'm sure.
What was I asking you just a second ago? I asked you something you were reading, and I forgot what I asked you.
Oh, you were right. Central Illinois by Springfield. That might have been what we were talking about.
I'm psychic. Well, then you got my vote. I'm gonna put it that way from Illinois. So. We do have hotel rooms up here. One of them, our sponsor, the Clarion, is attached right here to the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company.
We sure like having that happen.
Yeah, well, it's really nice. I mean, you don't got to go. You just walk right into the
dome
pool.
Pool, so even if it's winter time.
Yeah, nice. Is it a saltwater pool?
It is.
Yeah, someone said it was a saltwater pool in there, which is nice because that means you can float without even trying.
I got no problem lately floating with no trying. Unfortunately. Take a look at the top view here again. If she wanted to be aggressive, you got the 3 ball possibly as a carom. You got the 1 ball off the 3 in the corner.
I like just playing safe. Just put the 1 ball in between the 9 and the 6. Just have it roll around. Didn't really get there. Kind of a congested table right now up at the top. No easy out here. 7 is locked together with the 10.
Kevin, thank you for the like, I think that was. Yep. Kevin Kisting, thank you, sir.
So Vanessa just playing safe there. I don't think. Was not trying to cut it in.
Very jumpable shot, though, I think. I see the short cue coming out, I think. Looks like she's digging already.
So if you're jumping this ball, because there is a little bit of distance with the jump here, where are you trying to set the cue ball in its flight path down, like just above the 8 or
just
closer
on the
to
other side of the 8 ball?
Yeah, just on the other side of the 8.
Because I want it to level out before it gets to the 1.
Yeah, so if you're jumping it and you get it's landing closer to the 1, tendency is it's going to go off the table.
Yeah, it just means higher.
Yep.
Yep, and you can see she's popped up pretty good, so she understands the issue here. Well, she got a good hit, and she pocketed the 1, so it's going to be Vanessa's choice if she wants to take this shot or let her shoot again. And my guess is she's going to take it and play safety.
Yep.
Cut the 2 directly into the 7, bring the cue ball right down table, and you're parking it right behind the 8, kind of.
So Vanessa, actually, so if you look for both of them, whether they like jump cues or not, they both don't mind pulling out the jump cue. And Veronica has jumped very nicely today. 2 nice jump shots that we've seen. Just got unfortunate. Scratched on the 1 and just missed this one. She didn't like the result she got. I think if she's trying to bank this, she's looking at a double kiss here maybe. There is room for it to go down in the corner, though. She banks it or cuts it. 2 bottom pockets are open.
Surprised that ball wasn't on the other side of the 8 for Vanessa.
Yeah, she's not been getting the.
Yeah, most
rolls.
times when Veronica's been missing, she's been.
Missing good, like you said.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, rattled in and out
And on
there.
the other hand.
Yeah, and she's leaving Veronica pretty decent opportunities.
Which
So
she's
it's
taken advantage of most times. Veronica has definitely got there.
Yeah.
Most of the time she's gotten that opportunity.
All right, so what angle does she have on the 3 here?
0, zilch, nothing.
So she's got
almost none.
Oh, she hit it hard.
Forced it through there.
Wow. I think she got a little fortunate putting the 4 ball where it is.
Yeah, and it's a good angle, too. You just skin this ball in. You're going to shoot the 5 in the opposite corner down here on the end rail. Oh boy.
Oh, that's
Trouble.
That's gonna make things a little tougher. I need to try and play safe here. Just roll it up in between the 7 and the 8 here. Oh no, what happened? Did she didn't touch the ball at all. So, ball in hand here.
$7-10, definitely still an issue.
Yeah, she's gonna have to almost get I like rolling forward here, all the way up to like that second diamond. Get above the top diamond actually. Just gotta get above that. Yeah, just like that. It's gonna be about perfect.
Yeah, you can't ask for better than that. Now,
Yep.
if you can slide over and just bump that 10 ball, it'll push the 7 forward and keep the cue ball kind of right there. I would try and avoid hitting the 7, just trying to hit the 10.
Yeah, if it hits a 7, things can go pretty
Well, it'll
south.
push it down table towards the, literally go south, right?
Yeah. So key shot coming up here for Vanessa. And this is, if she can get out here, she gets right back to within 1. Fired it just like you said.
Beautiful.
It happened, and it pushed just a little towards the corner. I thought it was going to roll more towards the corner like you were saying, but it did roll towards the corner. So she's looking pretty good. Try and play the 8 in the same pocket here. Yep, 8 in the same pocket.
I like this angle because you can put a nice stroke on this ball up to the end rail and back out. Very similar to the shot she's been missing on the 10, though. So
Yeah, because it's that angle. You know, being a right-handed pool player, when it's angled that way, it just seems like it's something about the angle when you're right-handed. I think if you're left-handed, this shot is a little bit easier. Hit it nice, though.
put the cue ball in perfect position to be able to just roll this 9 ball in.
Yep. Come off the top rail. Just don't overhit this ball. That's the worst thing you could do right now is just, some people have a tendency, I see it, they'll just put too much on the ball and it'll roll below the 10 even.
Yeah, just roll it in. I mean, this is like pocket speed, really.
Yeah, just nice and see, she hit it
Yeah.
pretty hard.
Well, she's going to get away with it. She didn't hit it too hard, fortunately. She's got a nice cut here yet on the 10. Larry Dasso says Veronica's off her game a little bit today.
Well,
I
she's
think both these ladies have been struggling a little bit, but Veronica has definitely pulled it together a little bit more. That's going to be the 4th missed 10 ball for Vanessa.
yeah,
She's going to have to get herself a rack of 10 balls and
yeah.
shoot away.
What player we were saying that? It was one of the kings. It was the King of the Hill match, and he must have missed like, I don't know how many 8 balls. I think it was Marquardt.
Oh, Zach.
Zach, yeah, he just was. He'd run the whole rack, get
Wow,
to
what
the
a
8 ball.
shot.
Yeah, that's a third one maybe that Veronica had a tough shot on the 10, but found a way to get it down. That was not an easy shot. Biggest difference in the game right here is Veronica's making the pressure shot on the 10. It's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of anything, regardless of how Veronica's shooting or either one, you can't go away from it. And she's made some great shots on the 10. You can't get away from the fact that Vanessa's had 4
Missed 4,
opportunities
yeah.
at 10 ball that
Yep.
she's missed, So she's definitely going to go back and work on that part.
Yeah,
I would have to guess
And
if she would not come back and get this.
yeah, and I would even venture to say that last shot that Vanessa just took was a little bit easier of a shot than the one Veronica just took, in my opinion.
I thought that shot by Veronica was tough.
Yeah, it is a tough. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was saying Vanessa had out of the two shots was the easier shot. But Veronica just bared down and drilled it.
It's a good solid break, and she's going to come out really nice on the 2 here. So
yeah, and
that 2 to 3 transition this entire time has been tough.
Just about, yeah. Yeah, there's no good opening shots really in the match. And I wonder if that's because where the cue balls really ended up almost none of the cue balls are really ending up in the middle of the table off the break here.
I thought she was going to try. Oh, she might have got a window there.
Yeah, she's got a window. It looks like it from here anyway. Maybe that 6 is just coming out a little bit. Maybe spin around it a little here. Is she calling it on the cross corner? She's banking this. Oh, no. So, yeah, beat ball in hand for Vanessa. And the table looks pretty good right now, actually. That 6 could be a little tricky. All depends on the angle she gets on the 5.
She's looking at 3 faller again.
Dean K says, "Great job, Mom." So is that Veronica's kid?
The whole fam is watching.
Leanne's asking if it's cold up here in the Apple. Well, I think the temperature is always pretty ideal here in the pool hall. You'd be fine with a short sleeve shirt.
Long sleeve with 100-degree weather is what she says.
I always think the temperature's just right here.
That's thanks to one of our sponsors, Christensen Heating and Cooling. They just got that big back unit working, so it's correct. Yep, D&K says one of 3 daughters. Veronica's daughters.
Okay. D&K, do you play? Do you beat up on Mom or does she beat up on you? Do you play pool? Ooh, nice. So how many fouls is Vanessa on right now? Is she on 2 already or no?
I don't believe so.
So if she misses here, this would be 2. And then possible 3 foul again. It's got to get a good hit here. Does not. All right, is there a good save here? Could do a 3 foul.
Yeah, you got to go for the run here, and if you get in trouble, then you would play safe again. But I think you got to shoot the 3, then the 4 off the 6. Come up for the 5. Time to get aggressive here a little bit.
See what she decides here. I mean, the way she's looking at it is trying to figure out a 3 foul, but I think you're right. I think she's got to put this 3 down, try to get out here. Because everything does have a home. The only thing is if she plays that 4 off the 6, where hopefully that 6 just goes up towards the pocket, which I think it would.
Yeah, I would agree, and I think the biggest problem is how to get on the 5 after you shoot the 4 off the 6, because you got the 8 that's going to stay there stationary.
Yeah, you'd almost have to stop it or just roll forward maybe a half an inch.
Yeah, you just don't want to end up behind the 8, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
Looks like we're going to have a full house for the tournament today again.
Yeah, it's filling up in here. Uh, should be starting off the weekly mini here, 1 o'clock every Sunday. That's 8 ball. We also have every Monday our 9 ball mini, which starts at 7, and Friday is 10 ball mini, starting at 7 o'clock every single week. Oh, see Caden Hillman. He's here today. He actually he took my brother out of the tournament last week. I was rooting for Caden.
He just took second in the 8 ball at the tournament he was just at in the juniors tournament.
Oh, nice.
Playing against a 16-year-old. I mean, that kid's just still 13. I mean, he's in every finals he ever goes to.
Well, that 16-year-old you're talking about, there's a young man. What tournament was he playing up here? Really young kid, but plays really, really well.
Rhino?
Yeah, man, I couldn't believe how
Sam
well.
Henderson is his name. They call him the Rhino.
Yeah, wow. For his age, I couldn't believe how well that kid could shoot.
D&K answered you there?
8-foot table. So yes, I like the fact that you got an 8-footer. That's my favorite table to play on. That's what I always recommend that table for home tables, just so if you want to learn to play on the 9-foot, you can transition nicely between the 7 and the 9-foot. I think 8-foot table is a nice size for a house table. So who's your husband? Does he come up here? Well, they're out towards the Wausau area, I think. Got a good hit on the 4. Where's it end up?
Safe.
Man, Veronica's 1 win away from getting on the hill here. Not sure what she's attempting to do here. I think she's coming off the top rail. Or is she going to come 2 rails here?
2 rails behind it. Did she
Yeah.
call it the side? Or 3 rails around it? All right. Vanessa's really got to take advantage here. You got to get to 4. Can't let her get to 7.
Yeah, and I mean, everything looks pretty good here. You just got to draw back, get on the 5. Maybe 5 to the 6. Get an angle. Pull it back just a little bit here. Just a little bit, not too much. Now she's got to probably play the 6 all the way down past the pocket here, maybe. Oh, they're up in Minnesota.
Yeah, I think Vanessa was smart in playing rotation because Veronica doesn't play a lot of rotation. But she's doing a good job with it today.
Might be a little tough to get on the 6 ball here. She's really kind of jacked up here. Nice shot.
Wow. Perfect.
Very nice shot. Used the 8 ball as kind of a stopper there.
I think I like just drawing back here.
Yep. Yeah. Play the 8 all the way down. And then what are you doing from there? You just rolling forward on the 8?
Depends on my
Stopping?
leave on the 8 here.
Yeah.
Depends on how much of an angle I have. She's going to go forward, I think. She did. I don't like that shot. She's not going to like it either, I don't think.
Not a easy play here. Almost got to hope that cue ball gets in, the 9 gets in between. Yep.
Went right between all of it.
That's just in this game alone. That's got to be like foul number 5 here on Veronica. So Vanessa's definitely got to take this game down. Totally oblivious.
Mandu.
All right, cutting the 8 all the way down. Should be okay on the 9. Just kind of naturally get on it. Nice shot. Nice speed on that shot. Now, do you just float the cue ball over here to the left side of the table and try and take the 10 in the upper right corner? Or what are you doing here?
Yep. Yeah, worst case, if I didn't like that, I'd draw it harder and I'd play the 10 in the side pocket. The right side pocket, but that's the right shot. If I would have been a lot closer to that 9 ball than she was, I would have hit it harder and draw it, I think.
And then play on the side.
Yeah, because I don't want to double kiss it.
Jelly Bean saying these games are stressful today.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not shooting great today. Travis Cook even said they got action for life, but Travis, where do you live? You got to come and give him some. Unless you're a pretty good player, I'd put 8 ball Veronica.
Yeah.
Put you up against her.
Well, and Veronica, I mean, got to hand it to Veronica. She's made some really pressure, tough shots on these 10 balls. So.
But yeah, they're definitely both of them. I mean, Vanessa I've seen shoot a lot better, and everybody's seen Veronica shoot more consistent. But like I say, she's not a 10 ball or rotation player either.
Well, I'll tell you what's impressive about Vanessa right now. With missing 4 10 balls or 3 10 balls, whatever she's missed, and some of the mistakes and leaves she's been getting left. Her mental game, she's there. She hasn't gone away without a fight. She's still in it mentally. And what is she doing?
Checking her own rack. She can't
She's
quite see it.
zooming in on it or something there.
Oh, yeah, look at that. You can see it on the overhead.
Yeah, she's looking. Oh, yeah, I've never seen this approach before.
Oh, I wanted to catch it. Oh, I did. Just barely catch it. I want to see that again.
Yeah,
She's going to use it again. Well, this is something new. See, she's teaching the world right now.
Yeah, she's trying to see if there's any gaps. Look at how big. It's a magnifying glass on the phone. I've never seen that before.
That's crazy.
So she is using the rack properly. I think you were the one who taught me this, actually, that rack that Diamond makes. There's an actual diamond on the top of the rack.
Yep.
That keeps the stability of the rack. If you use it any other way, it can flex and bend on you.
I don't know if that's the reason, but...
Well, yeah, I think because you can see, like, structurally, engineerily, like where that it's kind of filled in on the top there, it keeps it from spreading apart a little bit or flexing.
Okay, so we all learned something there. That was pretty neat. I can see it from now on. You're going to see that all over the place at tournaments. People are going to have their magnifying glass out.
Yeah. All right, one ball goes.
I tell you, that's the first time she's had a break that has opened anything up. I mean, she's right in checking her rack because her last few breaks have not been great.
Yeah, good break. She just didn't really get well on the 2 here.
No position.
Yeah. So probably thinking about pushing out here maybe. So she's going to come off. What is she, Z-banking here? What's she doing? Oh, just pushing. Okay.
It's a pretty good shot. There's a safety option. There's a kick option. I think the 2-ball 1 rail kick is possible too.
Yeah, I think Veronica's going to go ahead and accept this shot though. I mean, after the 2 goes down, I mean, you're right. The rack is completely open here. So let's see if Vanessa had a plan. See what her plan was. All right, left a 2-ball available to Veronica. So, kind of when you push out, I guess it depends on the situation, but would you push out more in hopes to get the shot back?
Yep.
Or try to trap your opponent into taking it?
More often that I'm trying to set it for something that I prefer, whether it's a safety or a shot.
Okay.
But not to say that it sometimes you don't do a setup.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
knowing that there's a catch to what you're giving them.
All right, she got good on the 3-ball here. I mean, everything's open now. See if she can run this table here.
It's going forward here. This is a good shot to come around those 2 rails.
Yeah, now just pocket speed here. All you got to do is make this ball center
Probably
ball.
bump the 10 if you're using center ball. Maybe catch the edge of the 9, bump the 10.
Ooh.
She bumped the 10. She just, forgot the 4.
She got okay, though. I mean, didn't leave Veronica much here. Enough we'll still get a hit, but yeah, you almost got to send this, come off the top rail and send this 4-ball, try and get it past a 5 and get it moving. And she does.
Great shot.
Yeah, really nice. Still leaves a hit available to Vanessa. Maybe where's she calling, the side or the corner? I didn't see.
I would guess the corner.
Okay.
I would think. She's got to go pretty long. Well, I hear it. I just don't know where it is.
Sitting right outside. Is that your phone?
Yeah. Is it red? Oh, it's just my reminder for PT.
PT.
A little physical therapy on my shoulders.
Gotcha. I just shut my ringer off. I didn't even know it was
I
on.
just did too, yeah.
Got me thinking.
All right, the other thing we got coming up here, guys, is the Lucky Bastard. It's the bank pool tournament we run every year. You can see the entries there are tiered entry. 32-player max, always a great tournament. We're going to have some champion bankers here. So we'll definitely have that on the extreme. But you guys will see some really good bank pool. It's actually in memory of a good old friend of mine, Larry Backus, who is actually who I bought the magnet from and really what got me into all this and why the Mad Apple's even here. So it's kind of a remembrance tournament to him. He's the one that taught me bank pool, and he was a phenomenal bank pool player, a lot of fun to play against. Big table banks against him was a blast, but so we run that tournament every year. in his memory, and we get some incredible players. He would love to see some of the guys that are playing nowadays, because some of these guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, I never had the pleasure of meeting with Larry.
Let's see. But yeah, that's coming up. I know we got some openings, so if you're interested, make sure you get signed up. It's going to be a great tournament, a lot of fun. The only thing that might change is it says race 6-6. It probably will get lowered, the race. It'll be a little shorter race than that.
And were they going to sign up for that?
They can go to the website. So if you go to MadAppleBurgers.com or MadAppleBilliards.com, under the events, you can go there and sign up. All right, back to the action here. We got...
she's trying to spin around the edge. I don't even think she needs to, actually.
Yeah, I think she's just trying to hold it.
Yep.
Just enough rotation to kind of slow it down from heading down table. Should come 2 rails around here for the 7, probably in the same pocket. Could draw it over too, but I like pushing around 2 or 3 rails even. 1, 2, 3. A little too hard even.
Yeah. Oh, a good angle to get on the 8 ball here, though.
Not bad, yeah. Again, you got to hold it, so she's going to hit this with a little bit of left English.
Yeah, so she's going to be putting some inside on it, which is going to make it a little tougher of a shot here. Well, she went the other way. Went pro side with it and
It's
got
gonna
there.
work, yeah.
Yeah, she went pro side and got there. Well, I guess not really pro. I mean, 8 ball's almost in the middle of the table. But this is really good, though. I mean, do you even attempt to set up for a 9-10 combo here?
No. No, you just roll up, bounce off the rail.
Yeah.
She would have liked to bounce a little bit more. We said bounce. She may consider the side pocket here.
Yeah, I think she's going to go. I'm going in the side pocket. If you're going all the way down, she's have the risk of leaving that 8 like right where it's at. Like so.
Yeah, she knew almost immediately when she hit that ball that she had missed it.
Actually, yeah, that wouldn't have been bad. I mean,
I'll tell you what, this is going to get Vanessa within 1 game.
Yep. Barring anything crazy happening here, which I don't see. Played nicely. Got off the rail.
This is when you just jack up and hit it.
This is one, if you miss, you got to walk away and take a break.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see her missing that, though.
There we go. 1 game away. All the struggles we've had, it's only 1 game difference.
Yeah, it's been a match the entire time. Started off back and forth, and then Veronica got a 2-game lead, and I think she was up by 3 or 4 games earlier. Was it 3, 4 games she was up by? Wow. So we got quite a bit of a comeback here by Vanessa. So actually now the pressure, I would say, now is on Veronica, right? Having the lead like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just, starting to close. Now the pressure's getting put back on. As Vanessa starts building some momentum here.
There's Julie Schoenecke. She should play again. She played admirably the last time she played.
Who is that?
Julie sitting over there. Julian Scott from Club 161.
Okay.
Oh, boy. What do we got going on here? You got a possible combination?
Yeah, no, the brakes opened up again, too. You looking at a 110 combination?
Yeah.
Oof.
It's worth a try with a safety involved.
Yeah. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, it's tough, but the way things are going, I think you take advantage of that. You try and get it right away. She's not going to. right here. Oh, yeah. Brandon, I think it's View. Vieau. So that's coming up here at 1:30, or probably just a little bit after that, since this Queen's match is running tight. Unless I have some quick results here, we'll be a few minutes past 1:30 when we get started with the Knights.
Yeah, I know Mike had a tough match last week. Last week was like the first time he was down.
Must have just went down on Facebook.
Yeah, looks like Facebook is down.
Well, hopefully we'll get you guys back to us.
That's why we always say go over to YouTube. Never goes down. A little bit better quality over there. All right, tough shot to hit the 3 here. She gets a nice hit. But she,
Not a horrible leave, though, either.
yeah, no, not at all.
Well, back to 41, but it doesn't look like... it looks like YouTube was down, too. We ran 20 hours clean.
Yeah, with nothing going down.
Oh, it wasn't us either. Yeah, it wasn't us either. We have no errors over here. Chris taught me that. Good job, Chris.
I mean,
also,
like,
welcome everybody back in. Hopefully we get everybody back. We were really up there. So glad to see you guys are back.
Yeah, so YouTube did go down. I wonder if it's because they didn't. The stream was running all night.
Well, no, because we shut it down and restarted it.
Yeah. But I thought it shuts down like after 8 hours anyway. Isn't it supposed to like auto shut down or something?
No,
Oh.
no. That's Facebook.
Okay, yes, that's
Facebook
right.
goes out after 8 hours, but YouTube you can run 24/7 if you want to.
Okay, that's right. All right, neither player really ever getting a good look on the 3 ball here. All right, so we'll probably have to take the 3 in the side here.
Comes down here in the corner otherwise also, but it looks like she's going to listen to you and play it in the side pocket. Could play safe here, too.
Yeah.
Set her up for a 3 fall. Yeah, that's what she
Oh,
did.
wow, yeah, smart move. Yeah, and I guess the only reason to even think about doing that with the table being this open is just maybe that 8 ball might be a little intimidating right now.
Great hit.
Oh, yeah, and the 4 just got to the rail.
Yeah, that was a really, really good hit.
Nice shot on the 3 there to get to the 4. And so to get up here on the 5, you just pulling back just a little bit and taking a kind of a tougher shot here, or are you going drawn back and forth all the way across?
I think you draw back over by the 8.
Yeah.
She didn't get far enough.
Yeah, I think that's the route I would have liked to go, but
Well,
yeah.
I didn't see the 6 blocking, so I don't know that I would have actually. I apologize. I called that wrong, what I would have done. Connor Roman says YouTube is being challenging also. I wonder what's going on. Oh, look at this.
Does it fluke in?
It sure did, but look at where she left
Oh.
it. Oh, no.
She fluked herself.
She definitely fluked herself.
I was going to have to come off one rail and get a nice clean hit on the 6. Otherwise, with ball in hand here, well, the 8 is still kind of a problem, I think. I don't know. Did she just call the 7 in the side, I think? You'd really have to cream this ball, I think. I don't think it's going to move maybe to the 9. So no hit on the 6. Ball in hand for Veronica. So I wonder if she's trying to think. She's trying to maybe possibly run into the 8 right now. That's what I think. I don't know if she's looking at that or not.
Well, glad to have everybody back. We did get back, but we're still missing quite a few, so make sure you're out there sharing the stream so we can get people to find their way back. All of our Facebook peeps did not come back up, so they would have to find their way over.
So is that what she's trying to do here? You think she's trying to rub that 8 ball maybe a little here?
Or the 10 for that matter.
Yeah,
wow, look at that shot, though.
Yeah, she was trying to get the 8, and it came out nice. So she solved the only issue on the table.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good angle here. You can cut this ball.
Yeah, because all you got to do is have the cue ball can really get anywhere on the top of the table, minus the left side of the table. Oh, she banks it nicely. Look at that. I'll hit the replay button. That was a pretty key shot to get her out of this rack. That was the last hard shot on the rack. As long as she plays it right, probably play the 9 on the opposite side here. And then, she didn't really get the angle she wanted. But she'll be fine here. Actually, she can. Actually, now she can play the 10 all the way up, which is a little bit better, actually. But it just makes this 9-ball shot a little bit tougher here. All right. This is to get on the hill. Not the easiest of cuts here. She's got to walk it up a little bit. Oh, it wiped its feet hard.
Oh, no.
Ooh. That would have been a nice out.
Well, I'll tell you what, tie ball game here, guys. Race to 2. After everything that happened, here we are at a race to 2.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying. I was like, now the pressure's on Veronica. So Vanessa's starting to lean. She has momentum. So we got a race to 2 right now. Kelly's daughter is just like, ugh. See if Vanessa busts out the magnifying glass again. So what type of tables do these ladies like to play on? Let's see here. Veronica says 8-foot table. Vanessa prefers the 9-foot table, and between the Diamond and Valleys, well, she chooses Brunswick. You have a Brunswick, don't you, here?
Yeah, we have one gold crown,
One gold crown.
which I love. It's the best playing table there is, I think, for a 9-foot.
And that's the table that Vanessa chooses.
Well, like I said, who'd have thought? 6-6, here we are.
Well, yeah, and when you ask, so that's interesting. If you ask them what their favorite games are, they both actually like enjoying playing 10-ball, but I thought Veronica was more of a 8-ball player.
I did also. I guess I was misinformed. Although it's part of the strategy when we ask you what your favorite game is, you say something you don't like.
Oh, yeah, that could be. Yeah. All right, not an easy starting shot here. No easy way to really get on the 2. I mean, there's nothing. Like, if she makes this 1 ball, it's kind of a path to nowhere, maybe.
2-8-9, maybe.
Yeah. Tough.
Make that. I mean, it's not that bad, really. Bank the 1. Really set a statement. Bank the 1, slide up, play the carom off the 2-8-9, or just shoot the 1 into the 3.
And 1 ball goes in the corner, I think.
This is a 10-ball corner pocket safety.
You're saying push the 110 combo?
I'm saying, yeah, shoot the 110 combo and leave it safe.
I think she called the 1 off of the 10.
No, she's just
Play
playing
safe.
safe 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good shot.
Leaving Veronica a possible kick in the side. I'm sorry, Vanessa.
Yeah, a little difficult. I mean, that 6 is almost on like the natural path, just about. Might have to use a little English here off the bottom rail. Oh, yeah, we're starting to get some people back. Appreciate you guys all staying with us. Don't know exactly what happened, but hopefully things stay up and running.
Wasn't us. Oh, she called the corner by chance? Or?
I don't think she would have. Think she was calling the side.
Oh, good hit one way or another, and now Veronica with her choice here.
Probably going to play safe again here. You could probably roll up right onto the 8-ball here. Or the 8 or the 9. Problem is you're going to be pushing the 2 towards the corner. Oh, nope.
What's wrong with that?
That works out pretty good, actually. Ooh, no.
I can give her the edge.
Yeah, she's got probably the whole ball here. I didn't realize the 2 was rolling that far up the rail. Chris G in the house. What's up, Chris? Is he here right now? I haven't seen him.
No, he's sloughing off at home. Trying to show his wife he cares, I think.
As we all do. My wife's actually enjoying a nice quiet day at home. We've had a busy week. My brother-in-law's been here all week with my nephew and my niece, and we went to a wedding, and it's just been like one thing after the other. So She's enjoying some quiet time at home right now.
Thick Rick says, how many years has Veronica been queen?
Well, this will be
7.
7, yeah. Going on 8. If she can hold this one down. I think she's got to get this game back if she wants a chance. If Vanessa wins this game, could be trouble.
Yeah, it really could, because you went from a position of being really in the lead and in control to slowly seeing it dwindle away. I mean, it's mentally tough. You know, we talked about how mentally tough it was that Vanessa missed those.
Yeah, in the beginning she
10
missed
balls.
3 or 4 of them.
4.
Yeah, and to add like insult to injury or whatever you want to call it, Veronica made really nice shots on the
Beautiful
10 balls.
shots, yeah.
Yeah, really good shots.
Boy, I tell you, that was really close. I felt like it almost moved.
I was gonna clip it enough to like push it towards the corner.
I don't think it did move, but boy, it felt like it did.
Well, look at this table. The 2 goes, the 3 goes, the 4 goes on the side, the 5. I mean, this is a runnable table. He played all the way to the 8, and you got the 8-10 combo. Left it a little long, but ain't nothing, no problems here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Just roll up 4 on the side next.
Yep. And the table looks wide open here.
You're going to go to the end rail and back down, right?
Yeah, and then I think you're playing just to the 8 ball here. Play 8-10 combo. 4, 5, 6, 7.
So right here in the side pocket, do you avoid the 6 or you think you run into it? I think it's doesn't hurt you either way, I don't think.
If the line goes on the 6, run into it. Yeah,
Which she did. Yeah, I think either way, even if you would have missed it there, it was a good speed. So
yeah, and then it just helps push that 6 towards the pocket, you know, which helps. So this is could be a tricky shot with the speed involved here because you're thinning the ball. So this means the cue ball is just gonna travel fast. So you just gotta play the speed right, and she does. Now you gotta kind of draw back to play that 7. You want to get a stop shot here on the 7 if you can. Find a way to get a stop shot on the 7 in the side. And it did not go. But look at that roll though. Just left Vanessa squadouche.
yeah, that's been kind of the story. I mean, it was the story earlier. Is every time Veronica is missing, she's definitely not leaving it straight out. So,
and it's not easy to do when there's only like 5 or 4 balls on the table. Normally, if you miss, you're leaving something. But right now, nothing. And if you give Veronica ball in hand, I think, you know, it's 2 easy shots here to get out. Oh, my God. No way she called that.
wow.
Did she call that? Yeah, she did call that. Holy cow.
What a shot.
I mean, that's a shot of the match right there. And I'll tell you what, now all she's got to do is make this 7. And it's a pretty easy 8-10 combo. Just got to slow roll forward just a little bit, come towards the bottom rail.
Let's just take a quick look again.
I mean, wow. I'm going to go set that shot up and see how many times it takes me to make it. I'm guessing about 100. Oh, why she hit so hard.
Well, I think she was just worried. I mean,
Interesting dilemma now. I mean, now you got to probably play safe here. But I don't know if you can play safe here.
if you do, you're playing it around the 9. I think you still play the ball.
But where you playing it? What are you doing here?
8 off the rail, 10. Cut the 8. Yeah, she's looking at the safety. I'll tell you, while she tries to figure that out, let's just... Oop, I just missed it, so we're going to hang out for a second while she's looking.
Yeah, I mean, look at she had to hit this. I mean, you got to be so precise with this shot. Because she didn't even come off the bottom rail first, did she?
Yeah, no, it struck it straight in.
Just straight on. That's hard to do.
All right, back to where she's left herself here. She's looking to try and go safety. I don't mind that shot. You put a lot of spin on this ball, slow the 8 down, and just stick it on the other side of that 9.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's probably the play. You could get into trouble here doing it.
Well, that you didn't. Uh-oh, don't scratch.
Yeah, see, now is that carom or the combo available?
Well, our queen has her opportunity here for sure to get to the hill.
Oh, I'll just run this out, yeah. I think she should just run it out here.
Oh, yeah.
Clean stroke here. She's got to follow through.
Oh, boy, did she get one there.
Yeah, she got away with one there. And this is to get on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. Pivotal game right here for the match. Let's draw back a little bit.
Well, she
Ooh.
kicked it out.
I thought she'd be able to just pull back on that. Now this gets tricky. Like, you got to watch the side. Oh, no, she should just be able to roll forward. It's the 10 ball. Anything can happen.
Including putting her dead center pocket, which Veronica did, taking her to the hill.
Shook the nerves off and got that one to go.
Well, either way, I want to run back to this shot one more time just because it was such a great kick. And
yeah, it was a 7 ball shot here. I mean, right? You just play this nice and soft. You get the 8-10 combo. She just
yeah, I think she had a funny angle. She felt like she was going to scratch, and I think the last thing she wanted to do is go down, scratch, and leaving a dead 8-10 combo, ball in hand.
Oh, who we got here? I've never seen this young man here. Is he playing in today's tournament?
Oh, yeah, that's... oh, come on, he's one of my juniors. He's one of the kids I help teach also. Oop, there goes my phone.
And my heart just skipped 3 beats for some reason.
Oh, for crying out loud, I can't think of his name, and I feel horrible. It's Pork Rasmussen's kid.
Kendall trying to bend down and picking up his phone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what camera was on, so...
Versailles probably looked a little weird.
Excuse me?
I was like,
pardon me. All right, so safety at work, but left the edge, so you're going to see a safety back here by Veronica, I think. Clip the 1, come around and try and stick her. She should come around the 8, but she didn't.
We got to put that fan on. It's getting a little warm in here. There we go.
Well, they keep trying to get it there behind that 8, and they keep coming short there. Let's see. What I actually was doing was going to look, because I think I got rid of one of my spots for the... Yep, I did. So let's see. I'll have to send MH a message. He said that we got one of those spots taken care of for
Well, I told
Rodney
you
Morris.
earlier in the match. I said I'd like to sign up for one. If you could put me on the last spot.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, put me down.
Which one do you want?
Whatever one you got available. See if
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't really do anything. So let me get the other one first.
You
and
heard
I'll
it.
Just save you one.
You heard it here on the stream, folks. I don't do anything.
I meant that to be funny.
What dates do you got open for them?
2 dates. I guess I have 3 spots. I might already considered you when I said 2. So I've got 8:27 from 1 to 3. I've got 8:24 from 1 to 3 or 4 to 6.
The 24th and the 27th of August?
Yeah, and I've got 2 spots on the 24th.
I'll do the 24th.
Okay, do you care which time? Otherwise, do you want me to see from the other guy first?
Yeah, check with the other guy first. It doesn't matter for me.
I know, because you don't do anything. We just were over this.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything, though.
I know. I'm not saying
best
there's
part.
stop feeling guilty. I'm happy for you.
Uh,
If I could not do anything, I'd probably not do anything either. You do things. You just do things you want to do.
yeah, exactly.
That's the way it should be. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm in.
Boom. All right, back to the game. Got to get a hit on the one here. Table's a little congested, though. I mean, whole mess of problems. Oh, she hit it nice. Does she come out nice? No. Leaves a nice starting shot for Vanessa here. But a lot of trouble on the table here.
Defense, clap, clap, defense. That's funny. Says Connor Romans. Oh, boy.
Oh, there's Jeremy Gold. I haven't seen him up here. He used to come up here for the 8-ball all the time. I haven't seen him in a while. Where you been hiding at there, Jeremy? At least if it's the Jeremy I'm thinking of.
I think those switch hands there, those left-handed. So ambidextrous play there by Veronica. So while we're here right now and we got all our sponsors up on the top of the board, just make sure if you guys do utilize any of those guys, you make sure you tell them where you heard it and where you know their name from, because, again, it puts value to what we do here, and it's also part of what keeps us running for free for you guys to enjoy every week. What do you like?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, there's just not. It just doesn't look like there's a table to play with here. Make the 2 and then
3-10 combination, 1 rail. Or bang into them like that and come out.
Yep, I like that.
Not too bad.
That's about the best you could have played that, because now you can even rearrange it a little more if you need to.
Yeah, it's a good cut here for the 3. I don't see a problem.
You kind of got to move the 9 or push the 4 here. Something's got to happen, because right now, unless you're able to get on a 4-10 combo somehow, which I don't see a way to. Or could you play the 3-10?
Different Jeremy said, I live 3 hours southwest corner of the state.
Okay, yeah.
That's no excuse to not be here, Jeremy. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, that's only 6 hours of driving.
That's right. We got a hotel attached. You come for... See, I mean, the thing that's nice is we got our Friday night tournament, right? It's
Yeah.
10 ball. And then we've got our Sunday tournament. And then we got our Monday tournament. So really, you just need
4 days off.
Yeah, 4 days. Come and stay. Get to play 3 different tournaments.
Actually, 3 days.
Get to watch the King of the Hill match.
Yeah.
Get to maybe watch some of these matches in person.
Yeah, we got the stadium set up, stadium table.
More importantly, you get to have some excellent food here from the restaurant. Good hit.
Yeah, and I always recommend the jalapeno poppers are my favorite. I love those things. Best I've had anywhere, really. I tried making them one time, and I totally screwed up. My wife thought it was hilarious. My parents were laughing. Because you cut the jalapenos in half.
Yeah.
I put them together, so it was like a whole jalapeno wrapped in it. It was way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not enough bacon, in other words.
exactly.
Everything else was right, but you just needed more bacon.
Yep.
Make like a jalapeno popper bomb. You know, just wrap it with about 8 pieces of bacon.
So good. Sounds so good. But no, it's the way they cook the bacon here too. It's like it's that right amount of crispy and it's just cooked like right. It's like how bacon is supposed to be cooked. It's not soft, it's not soggy, but it's not burnt. You know, it's that perfect crispy bacon.
She did not quite get away with that. She's going to leave Vanessa the edge of the ball here, and a pretty good edge. I mean, it's a pretty aggressive play, but you could cut this up in the corner and get to that 4.
Yeah, cut it all the way down, walk it a little bit. And the 4 does go by the 10, right? Pretty sure that it does. Oh, she had enough to see in the side.
Cow.
I
would not have guessed that at all.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. You know, when you're on the table, you can see it a little bit better, and that's definitely one of those where she could see that a lot better than we could here in the booth. Chris G says he likes the BLT.
It's all in the bacon.
The bacon here is amazing. That and the chicken wrap is really good. I mean, there's a lot of good food here, but I could go on. But I also like the chicken wrap here. Really good.
We print all kinds of T-shirts. Obviously, we talked about that. But one of the ones that I wanted to put on the cook shirt is bacon is the duct tape of the kitchen.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say about duct tape? You know what you do if you can't fix it with duct tape?
Nope.
You use more duct tape.
True. I've seen people build things with duct tape.
You know, it's scary, but when I was in the military, I actually saw duct tape on the outside of an aircraft one time. And
Are you sure it wasn't 500-mile-an-hour tape?
Well, that's what we call it, 500-mile-an-hour tape. And I'm like, are they really using that? Yep. Ooh, nice shot there. Get on the 5. But may have to draw back here, huh? Or you can run all the way forward, come down, and back up. Well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she did draw back.
Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate that. He said he spent some time here during WSPA, which once again, the singles will be here in Appleton this year, so that's exciting. We're excited for it. Looking forward to having everybody back.
Yeah, no, they're using diamond tables this year at WSPA.
Which is awesome.
Yep.
All right, here goes a 9-ball attempt from Veronica, I guess. My guess is. Oh, no. Safety attempt. And. Oh, Vanessa. My goodness.
What is she looking at here? I don't know. I'd place. Is there a safe here to play? Get the cue ball to go top rail in between the rail and the 10 and get behind there maybe. She draws out of it. But she's really's got to stretch for that shot though.
She's calling safe. Sort of flail her hand in the air.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. She's going to make that ball.
No,
almost.
Sits right in the pocket. It actually would have been better if it went in maybe. All right, Vanessa needs to take this rack down because Veronica is on the hill. Ball's deep in the pocket here. I mean, this is about as deep as you can get. So using the rail first nicely. Probably got on the other side of the 6 that she doesn't want to be on because it makes this pretty tough here. 9 is blocking the only home really. She's playing a combination. This is a really tough shot here. A lot of distance in between each ball with angle. All right, so did not sell out completely, but did leave a shot here.
If this was Vanessa shooting, I'd say, look out, she's going to crank it in the side pocket because she's been making her side pocket shots pretty good. What's going on, Ding?
Mark Bell. Okay, so here's an interesting question that we ask if they've ever had any lessons. Veronica said no, and Vanessa says no. That's one thing I always will recommend out to players. If you're out there, you enjoy this game, and you want to increase your game, sit down with some people who know how to play this game and get a lesson. Whether you think that, just learning and taking something out of their toolbox, you'll be surprised. Everyone you learn from, it's going to increase your game, your level of play.
So here's what I'll tell you. I consider myself to be a very good mechanics teacher. I've had a lot of people that agree with that. But I don't care who it's from, me or anybody else. That is the lesson that you need to take before you do anything else, before you try and learn how to bank a ball, before you try. Get your mechanics down and do that with somebody. You can watch YouTube all day. If you're not interacting with the person that's teaching your mechanics, it's not going to help you. And if they don't have the right principles, it's not going to help you.
Yep.
So regardless of who you get those mechanic lessons from, it is the most important part of our game, and you're talking to somebody who learned this game just by firing balls for years and years and years as a teenager. So I didn't have any mechanics lesson, but the more I teach mechanics and have taught mechanics over the last 20 years, the how much better my game has become just based on those mechanics, and how much easier it is teaching other people and seeing them progress so much faster than it took me to progress.
Yeah, and I sat down. You worked with me 2 or 3 times. You gave me some lessons when I first moved up here to Appleton. Yep. And one of the biggest things I learned from that, and you taught this to me, is when you start learning mechanics, you start to learn why you're missing. Right? If you don't know why you're missing, you're just never going to be able to correct yourself. And here we go.
For the end of the match, we got 2 balls here.
Yep. This is for 8 weeks in a row. One more 10 ball.
There it goes. We got our queen for an 8th week. Want to give a shout out to Vanessa. She struggled, obviously, but made one heck of a run back at it. She was right there in the end.
Yep, absolutely.
And good for Veronica, who was able to hold it together and fend her off at the last second there and make sure she came up with the win. So congratulations to both players today. You guys both fought hard, and look forward to next week. We got another challenger coming in for Veronica, and you're going to see her set up a couple of shots that she feels disappointed in, I think. This is that side pocket, I think, is what she's looking at. But anyway, so I want to thank everybody for joining us. We are going to check out of here real quick, and we're going to come back with the Jesters match here at 2 o'clock. So about 10 minutes we'll be back on, so keep an eye out, and we'll get back on Facebook for those of you who like that. But really, you should stay here on YouTube anyways. Such better prep quality and a lot more consistent. So thank everybody. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it. I always enjoy sitting in the booth with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure you enjoy sitting in the booth with anybody, considering you did it by yourself for quite a while.
Yeah, I just love watching pool, and if I can talk about it, it's just fun.
Yeah, so we enjoyed having you guys. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. So thanks.